rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. Coming to you live and direct from Cambodia. I promised to go back live again, so that's why I'm back live again. So I'm gonna just wait for you guys and ladies to come on the live, and we can talk about is temporary travel worth it? Going to a place that's for a little short time. Is it worth it? I want to get you guys' opinion. I'm all into travel, so I would say it's definitely, in my opinion, it's worth it. So I want to see if you guys understand what I'm talking about. So let's talk about it. I know some people are just waking up on the East Coast, getting ready to go to work. East Coast, when I say East Coast, United States. Right now in Cambodia, Phnom Penh. Right now, and the time is it's almost 6 p.m. here. It's almost 6 p.m. here. Yes, it's almost 6 p.m. here. It's 5:39 p.m. to be Pacific. But today is a good day. I feel blessed. I feel highly favored. My time is still going to be short when I travel because I'm definitely going back to the States eventually. Army Guard Travel said, "What's up, bro?" And 309 said, "I'm just fixing up my office and turning it into a mini studio." That's good, man. Yeah, Army guy, I'm backing up I said Phnom Penh, the capital city, Cambodia, man. Moving around a little bit, man. Moving around. I'll go back to Thailand after this, and then probably, I mean, there's no secret now. I'll probably slide down to Malaysia because I know a lot of people don't go to Malaysia, and probably hit Singapore. I won't stay in them places long at all. I'll make sure I have a ticket in and out. But I'll go by bus. I go by bus because I like to see the landscape, and it's cheaper, and I'm not in a rush, so I go by bus to see, the area, and then make my way back into Thailand. Guess go up to Laos. I need to see Laos too. Never been to Laos. I want to check out Laos, and then Hanoi, Vietnam as well. And I forget the capital city in Laos. It just starts with a V. Yeah, Army guy said videos do good in Malaysia. I figured that because nobody goes to Malaysia in a note with a U.S. passport. It's just all you got to do. You get the visa on arrival, and just keep it simple. Like I said, I'll hang out here as long as I can, but eventually I got to get back up to Alaska to work and sling some fish to make some more money, so that I can repeat this again. Also, I will try to look for some other online jobs to make it easier for me because, like I said, last year was the first time that I had to go back to working a 9 to 5, so I wasn't accustomed to doing it. But I gotta pay the bills, man. I got debt to pay and I got bills to pay and stuff, so I gotta make sure everything is smart. But if everything picks up with the YouTube, I would keep myself on the road. Also, the Army God Travel said Da Nang, yeah. Anything but Da Nang. No, I'll go to Da Nang, man. I'll go there eventually. I'll go to Da Nang eventually. If I go to Hanoi, it's right there. Hanoi, Vietnam is right there. So I'll be making my way down. Oh, what's going on, man? There's a lot going on. Let's see. So I'll make my way there. I will make my way there, man. Where you at? You back in Da Nang, right? You back in Da Nang now, Army guy. Yo, 63 said 9 hours, 5 days a week, or 9 a.m. to 5 every day. Oh man, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. I was out with Cop last night. Coop. 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 You was out with Coop last night. Who is that? Is that a content creator? I think it's a content creator. I heard that name before. Is it? Oh my God, Cooper. Yeah, yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Tom, I said, what's up, man? That's what's up. Yeah, he's moving around. He's moving around Asia too. Yeah, he was like he gonna be in the name for a little bit. He was in Pattaya. He was there too. You see, I call it Potato. He was hanging out in Potato as well, man. Cool brother, man. He's ex-military too. He ex-military too, so that's cool. I know y'all got along cool. Then y'all could trade military stories and stuff like that. Oh man, I'm trying to do some of these face lives. I'm trying just trying different things. I did one the other day and it did pretty good. So I was like, let me do it. Plus, I feel like it's real intimate and we get to talk about different stuff. You know what I mean? It almost feel like it's a podcast, or like a radio station people listen to from back in the day that you could hear them, but you didn't see them, but you would listen to it. So I'm trying this little, I'm still obviously I'm gonna do regular lives and stuff like that, but to grow a channel, man, guys, I mean, you got to take every minute to be on a live or putting out content. But tomorrow, for sure, I will have a video for you guys. Rain, sleet, or snow, I will have a video out for you guys of what's it? Cambodia. Yeah, last night I was in the club and I was trying to record. I got a little bit of footage, and then they asked me to turn off the camera, man. This club called what the heck is the name of the place? Phantom, Phantom is the name of the. It's the name of the club. Phantom is the name of the club I went to last night, man. Like I just go to the clubs and stuff, not because I want to. I go, just to show you the younger people, where to go. And people always when they travel, they always worry about the nightlife. What Philly Dom, what type of nightlife do they have, man? So people are really into the nightlife. Oh, Army guy, he said he did a live yesterday. It did great. I don't know. You said it was better. The algorithm was more favorable. Give us more favor in the name. Yeah, some places, guys, the algorithm will help you. Other places, it doesn't. So I don't know. I know lately my buddy's been complaining about Brazil, like they didn't really get good videos in Brazil, like far as view wise. And the reason why we always talk about views and stuff like that, guys, and you guys already know this. Nobody's like oblivious to this. The more views a video gets, the more money you make off the video. So if it goes viral, obviously you're gonna make some good money. If you get a couple 100,000 views, that's good. Or say you have some videos and they just do like 4,000, 3,800, whatever. But then you have a big breakout video that gets like 100,000 K. Like that'll be good. Like this year so far, my best video view-wise, we talking 2026. My best video has done 17,000, which is bad, kind of bad, bro. Kind of bad. Like last year, I think I had a viral video last year, but I had a video that did like 95,000. That was like January 25, but like early in January. Army guy said it sucks with Brazil because so much great content to make, but YouTube doesn't push them. Yeah, I don't know why they don't push the Brazil video. Also, Army guy said 2.7 views and 44 subs. That's good, man. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. What's your count? You should be at like 75, 80,000 subs right now. I could look on your channel and find out. Vibe said you have to get out. He said the chitlin circuit to go to the same place over and over. No, that's what I did. That's why I came to Asia, man. That was the reason why I came to Asia, just to do something different. I'm your South American, Caribbean, and Central American guy. So this was definitely this was definitely stepping out on faith. Trust me, coming here to Asia. This was definitely stepping out on faith coming here to Asia. Yeah, Army got almost 70K. Yeah, you gonna make 100K, man. But I'm noticing something else too with YouTube. It was easier back in the day. Back in the day, how they always say, back in the day, it was easier to get like 100K subscribers back in the day. It seems kind of hard now because I even see some YouTubers that they getting made more views than I'm getting, and they still can't get 100K. It's a tricky little situation, man. It's a tricky little situation. Yeah, I started in Vietnam, man. Army guy told me to come there. Come here, my boy Cheese. Shout out to Cheese, man. Shout out to Cheese. Shout out to Cheesecake, man. Cheese. Dominican Cheese. Shout out to him. Yeah, that was a good idea, man, to invite me to Vietnam, man. That was a divine appointment, man. Everything worked out from there. But I actually miss Vietnam. I definitely gonna go back. I definitely gonna go back to Vietnam. I actually miss Vietnam, man. It's a cool vibe, cool place. I guess because it's the first place I really like sat down and was there. So I actually miss Vietnam. Oh, pardon me, I actually miss Ho Chi Minh City because that's the only place I went to in Vietnam was Ho Chi Minh City. So I actually miss Ho Chi Minh City. But yeah, Asia's definitely different, guys. It's definitely a very relaxing, chill place. It's kind of different from anywhere else I've been to, as far as the patience and the chill and relaxation of the people. Like they're really relaxing and laid back, man. I've never really seen in the other countries I got to, I got love for Brazil, I got love for Argentina, got love for Colombia, I got love for El Salvador, Central America, I got love for Panama, so many countries, man. Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Guatemala, Costa Rica. I got love for so many places, but Asia has that like peacefulness that's different than anywhere else I've been. Army God Travel said the things that help a lot of guys with shorts when Choo Choo was competing with TikTok and dudes got tons of subscribers. Yeah, that helped my channel too because I was right there when it first came out, so it helped me as well. I would say that was a big part of me getting over 100K subscribers was the shorts at that time. But Brazil alone, I got like 70,000 subscribers in Brazil, man. Like that was crazy. That was crazy, man. And I was just so consistent, man, putting out videos all the time, man. I was putting out videos like every day, man. I am I with a YouTube champ. He has like what 600, 700,000 subscribers, and he puts out videos like every day. I like how he documents his life and stuff like that. It takes a lot of balls to do that because you putting yourself out there for criticism and stuff. Like he document all his relationships and everything. You see what his sister is doing the same, and his little brother is doing the same thing. So shout out to D Mongo, shout out to Davey Jr. and I am mine with whole I am mine with click. But yeah, man, a lot going on out here in Vietnam. Cambodia is really, it's a big country, but it's still small. Like, they got Phnom Penh, the capital, and they got Siem Reap. That's like their two biggest cities here. I didn't Google it or anything, but I mean, just from people talking and stuff, that's the vibe that I've came up with. That's definitely their two biggest places. Cambodia is definitely not as promoted and talked about as Thailand and Vietnam and Japan and other places. So I think it gets Philippines and stuff. It gets overlooked, but it's definitely worth the visit. When I was in was it Vietnam, they were telling me that it was dangerous here, it was this, it was that, and they got this going on and that going on. And I've been here. This is my second go around coming here, staying in the same hostel, same place, and I don't see that element. Not saying they don't have that element here, you know what I mean? But for the most part, everybody's been really chilled and relaxed from what I've encountered so far with Cambodia, man. And to me, they're definitely a little bit more friendlier than the Thai people Thailand people. Not sure what I'm gonna do today. I don't know if we're gonna go out today or we just gonna sit this one out. Sometimes you just need a day just to, collect your thoughts and get everything together. And I think this is the day I'll probably do it. So right now I'm just here. I'm just here in the room, kick back. I need one little more part for this Cambodian video. And then I'll release that video. But as I said, tomorrow I will really I will take my time and make sure I do the video and put the video out so you guys can know what's going on in Cambodia. Let's see what Army guy said. That's what we're deciding on too, man. The weather's been so bad this week, man. Wow. The weather ain't been bad, but it's been nice here in Cambodia. And it was nice in Thailand too. I like hot weather, guys. I like hot weather. I like it being hot all the time. But the weather does play an effect. I mean, maybe Army Guy Travels, you can do like videos in the mall and different things like that. Like indoor events and stuff like that. You can probably do them type of things. I remember one year I was in the Dominican Republic and it was rain season, man. Man, oh man, it was rain season. So I was just going to the mall, anywhere indoors and doing videos. And I did a ton of them videos. Them videos did like really well. So I mean, as a content creator, we all have to sometimes you got to pivot or just find something to record, man. And you never know with content. You never know what's going to be good. You never know what's going to be bad. I've heard YouTubers and people do TikTok and all the other social media outlets. A video that they thought that wasn't going to do good did really good, and a video that they thought was going to do good didn't do good. So it's a hit and miss with the content. Very hit and miss situation. Oh, Army guy said Thailand was nice. It was cool seeing you in Bangkok, huh? Saw me in Bangkok and not Vietnam, huh? Shout out to Vietnam, man. Shout out to Vietnam. Shout out to Thailand, I mean. Shout out to Thailand, yeah. I would end up hanging with you the next day, but my buddy had so much for me to do. And then I think I was catching up on trying to put a video out because lately, man, I've been recording so much. I got SIM cards full of content, and I still didn't upload them, man. This has never been me. I always upload videos and get them out of there. But I had my friend there, BK. He was showing me a lot. Showed me to a lot of places. So due to him doing that, I'm just all day recording. So it was, it was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. Once again, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share my videos with your enemies, with your friends. You're rocking out with the one and only. You're rocking out with the one and only Philly Time, man. Don't forget that. Uh, but yeah, people always ask me too if I like potato, pataya, patio, and or Bangkok. I like Bangkok better. I just like Bangkok better. Pattaya seemed like it's still underdeveloped and stuff, and they still working on a lot of stuff. Or maybe I was just in the wrong neighborhood where I was staying at, so I couldn't see everything. But yeah, man, it's once again it's about 5:59. So I'm basically telling you guys, if you come to Cambodia, make sure you go to Siem Reap and make sure you go to Phnom Penh, which is the capital. And they got some other cities, and then they have an island off the coast. I meet a lot of backpackers that are going to this island. I don't know the name of the island off the top of my head, but you guys can look it up. They have some like kind of nice island that the backpackers go to, the digital nomads. And I hear a lot of them talking about they're gonna go there from the capital. So I guess you got to leave. It's in the capital. You got to go from there to get there. But definitely a nice place, man. Only because I said Pattaya. Pattaya has its purpose. I hear you on that. Pattaya has its purpose. The Alpha Energy. I just watched one of your Puerto Plata videos. What's your thoughts on that area? I mean, on Puerto Plata, where do you what do I think of Puerto Plata? I had some family, some Haitian family that lived there that I know. Shout out to Jenny and them in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. I know at one time it was the safest city in the Dominican Republic. It's a cool place. It's definitely worth there living because you're close to Sosua. You can go to oh man, what I was gonna say, man. You know how you got some thoughts in your head, but then something else pop in your head, so you forget what you said. Somebody remind me what I was saying. Oh, Army guy said Sin Reef is really good. Oh, okay with Port. With Puerto Plata is a nice area. Like I said, it was at one time the safest city in the Dominican Republic. Uh, what I think of the city, I've been here a couple times to that city, so it's a cool city. It's a cool city. It's definitely a cool place to go to. But like back to Cambodia, it's not really too much here, so this is definitely one of them destinations you could be in and out, and you can see a lot of stuff in a little bit of time. Definitely for sure one of them places. The Alpha Energy said, "Cool. I've been thinking about trying out Puerto Plata or Punta Cana. Punta Cana is more commercialized. I've been there too. I stayed there at a resort. Punta Cana is like where upscale is at. But I would check out both of them. You know what I mean? But they both, nice places. But like I said, Punta Cana is like more commercialized and stuff like that. I can tell you that much. But I mean, they both cool places. They both got the beach there. They got everything there. I'm here, guys. Just thinking about this guy named Energy. Is that you, Energy? Energy from Vietnam? The Alpha Energy. Is that you, Energy from Vietnam? Yeah, so that yeah, Puerto Plata, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, definitely worth the visit, man. DR is a really cool place, man. Really, really cool place, man. Well, I heard Sassua's not there no more. Heard they getting that under control, but every good thing comes to an end. So let's see. Energy said no, Cambodia. Yeah, Cambodia is definitely worth coming here, man. I'm telling you, it's definitely worth it. Small, compact city, definitely worth it. Definitely. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's compact. It's just a real laid back place. So yeah, Cambodia is definitely one of the places you want to come to. Like I said, people keep talking about how cheap Vietnam is. Cambodia is cheap as Vietnam, or maybe in some instance even than cheaper than Vietnam. So it's definitely worth checking out, man. It's definitely worth it. The people are friendly, I'm still trying to figure everything out with the country, it's still new to me, but I'm sort of getting my understanding what's going on. Army Guy Travel say you should go to Coon Camera fight. Oh, it's super cheap and a great. It's super cheap and it's a great video. Make sure you guys share my videos, give my video a like. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom coming to you live and direct from Cambodia. I go to places where other YouTubers don't go. But yeah, it's grown on me. I actually definitely come here and check it out. Oh, Army Guy said I'll send you the info if you want. Yeah, you can send it to me. I definitely want to see there. Is this similar to Muay Thai? Is that similar to Muay Thai? What the Cambodians do, is that similar to Muay Thai? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, you can send that information, man. I would appreciate it, man. Thank you, Army Guy Travels. Guys, make sure you subscribe to his channel, Army Guy Travels. He's right there in the comment section. He's one of my moderators. My boy, my homie, yeah, and he's a fellow content creator, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. You probably already know who he is. He's been in a ton of my videos and stuff like that, so you should know. Let's see what the amazing said. Don, salute. What's going on with you? Amazing. What's going on with you? The amazing Spider. Spider Man 187. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. I like your account name. Once again, guys, if you guys are watching, make sure you hit the like button. Also, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section as well. Give me your take on the video, what you think I was talking about, would you go to Cambodia, would you want to live in Cambodia? Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. But yeah, it's definitely worth the visit, man. Come to Cambodia, I like it. And it's like, it's not as developed as Vietnam or Thailand, but it's definitely It's in a good location where it's at. It's right next to Thailand on one side, and then Vietnam on the other side, and then Laos is on top of it. So it's connected to a couple places. If I'm correct, that's what I saw on the map. But guys, make sure you guys share my videos. Make sure you go buy my merch. I have merch. I have a store where you can buy my merch at. Also check out my books too on Amazon. I have 4 books on Amazon, and you guys can check it out. You can purchase the book. One book about Philly Don's life and truth. That's just a real raw, real book that'll let you, go know about me and what I'm about and what I do. You know, Army guys said yes, sir. Very similar, but a few extra types of strikes allowed it. Okay, maybe I need to see it to see the difference so I can understand. Oh, come on. Okay, 8 o'clock. Army guy, how far is that from Phnom Penh? Is the actual fights in Phnom Penh, or where are they at? Where are they at? Oh, I see you sent it to me just now, Army guy. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Ivan Adventures in the building. He said, "What's up, Philly man? All is well. All is good, man. Doing a faceless live. I'm trying different things. Trying different things. This is good for your content because it keeps you, live on the channel, and then people can come in and check in on you. Ivan Adventures, yeah, he has a YouTube channel. It's my brother from another mother. He has a YouTube channel. Check his channel out. He's a nice editor, good content. He explains stuff well. Definitely check out his channel. And check out my boy Army Guy's channel as well. Also, Ivan Adventures said, What's up, Army God Travels? Ivan Adventures said, "What's up, Army God Travels?" Let him know what's up. But yeah, guys, I will definitely be making it back to Vietnam. But like I said, I got to see Malaysia and some other places that's like right here that I can train to or bus to, and I can get around them pretty quickly. Somebody hit me up on my WhatsApp. I don't even know who that is. But yeah, guys, all good. All is good. All is well. But yeah, traveling is it's a gift and it's a curse. You're able to see these countries and places and like that. But I mean, you spend a long time away from family. You spend time away from family and friends, and that's why I like to stay in the hostels. I'm in a hostel right now because in the hostels you can always meet people and they're willing to talk to you and hang out with you to make friends with them. It's a lot of moving parts that goes into travel. Ivan Venture said I'm thinking about hitting Melbourne. Okay. And Brisbane, I need connections there. Ivan, I go places without connections and I figure my way through it. Man. But right now it's the time here because people always want to know what the time is. It's the time is 6:12 in the evening. Oh, Ivan Army guy said he has a friend there. So you should connect with him, man. Because that's the worst thing going to a country and you don't have nobody there. That's why it was so enticing to go to Vietnam once Army guy brought that idea up to me because it's right. What I'm trying to say is, Army guy, he gave me an idea to go there, but it's Vietnam offers so much, man. It offers so much. Army guy said he was my driver in Colombia, and he is Colombian, Peruvian, Wristband videos. Okay, okay. Traveling is an amazing thing, guys, man. I'm telling you, it's an amazing thing, man. To be able to go to this country and go to that country and see this and see that, man. I've been to so many countries now because of traveling, being a content creator and stuff, man. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. Like I said, it's a blessing and a curse because it's one thing you get to see other places and everything, but then also some people like certain places. So, that's one of them places that people like. Our venture said, "Oh, nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the connection. Philly is going alone in a country is hard. I don't think people realize how tough it is to be a YouTuber. Most people, I don't think they really realize, Ivan, how tough it is to be a YouTuber, man. It's a really taxing job on your. It's really taxing on your mental, your physical, your bank account. It's taxing, man. Cause then different stuff comes up. Like I was on the road, somebody stole my laptop, they stole my phone and one of my cameras. So it's tough. It's tough. You never know what you're gonna encounter when you're on the road. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know. It's like an adventure, man. That's why I like traveling. I love that adventure, man. But you never know who you gonna meet on the road. His parents, your downtimes with them. It's a amazing. But yeah, Ivan Venture's right. It's not easy being a content creator, and people think you can just pick up a camera and you can just start recording and you're gonna get views, but it takes a little bit more than that. You got to find out a certain scene, a certain area, a certain place. So it's a tough job, man. It's a tough job being a travel vlogger, but a lot of people disguise it, make it look like it's easy. But behind the scenes, man, you don't know what people go through behind the scenes doing this YouTube stuff, man. But I must say, it's definitely the best job I ever had. 100% is the best job I ever had. The best job for sure I've ever had, man. So I can't complain in that regards, man. Like the camaraderie, meeting people in the Dominican Republic, meeting people in El Salvador, meeting people in Brazil, having international friends. I got friends that are like from all over. Philly, do you like Asia or South America more? I like Asia for the pampering and everything. You get the massages, you can get a foot massage, you get body massage. They can get your hair done. I dye my hair and stuff like that. So they do manicures, they do pedicures, especially in Vietnam. Vietnam was like I missed the pampering I get in Vietnam. Uh, that's a good question because um, Asia is really relaxing, man. It's really relaxing. The people are not aggressive like the people back home. It has a lot of good qualities, but I mean, I still miss Brazil. I'm here, but I miss Brazil a lot. I miss Brazil a lot, but I'm here in Asia. But I mean, if you were way South America and you were way Asia, the normal person would tell you that they like Asia over Brazil or some other countries in South America. But in my case, my heart is with Brazil, so my heart is with South America. But my eyes has been opened up, and I will definitely be coming back to Asia again, man, because I had such an amazing time here. But like I said, the pampering and how they treat you, and it's just you don't have to keep your head on a swivel. The crime is not crazy like Brazil. Good place, but the crime is out of control too. So you can have a cell phone, somebody can pull a gun on you. It could be all sorts of problems you face. But South America is still, that's my heart. My heart is still with South America. I eventually said, overall, what's been cheaper for you, Asia or South America? Definitely, hands down, Asia is cheaper. I mean, I'm in Cambodia right now. It's super cheap. I'll be honest with you, man. All the vloggers are going to Vietnam and they're just pumping into the market like, it's the cheapest country, the cheapest food, the cheapest that. But I mean, on the flip side of that, I'm in Cambodia. I would say Cambodia is as cheap as Vietnam, if not even cheaper than Vietnam. But it's definitely Asia has been the cheapest place I've ever been throughout the world. It's been other countries I went to are nice, but they are not as cheap as Asia. Asia is very cheap and affordable. Obviously, you got places like Thailand and Japan, Korea that are kind of pricey. Especially when you're talking like Japan and Korea and stuff like that. But these southeastern Asian countries like Vietnam and I'm sure Laos is cheap too. I'm sure that is cheap too. And Cambodia and places like that, they're very affordable, man. But yeah, it's cheaper. It's the cheapest place I have ever been. Even cheaper than Haiti. You hear what I said? Cheaper than Haiti. So it's really cheap. It's really cheap here in these countries. Very cheap, very affordable, and easy to maintain. So yes, that was a good question, I Ventures. But make sure you guys go and subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to Army Guy's channel as well. But it's definitely cheaper, and the scene is just more relaxing. So like, if that question that I Ventures asked me, if I asked 10 people that same question, I'm sure they would pick Asia over South America. But South America's in my heart, man. I like really miss Brazil, the food, the parties, the people. Just a really cool place, man. Really cool. Cool, 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 cool place. Hold on a second, guys. I think my battery. Let me plug something up. But yeah, Asia is definitely a different type of animal, different type of beast, man. You know what I mean? I would say try to come to Vietnam now and Cambodia now while you can, because I'm sure with all this publicity they're getting from social media, the prices will go up and it'll turn into like a Thailand. My buddy was telling me at one time Thailand was cheap, but Thailand ain't cheap no more, guys. Thailand is not cheap no more. I'm just letting you know. It might be, cheap to us living in the States that ain't really travel and they come here and it might be, cheap to them, but if you have to be here for a while, you don't really feel out in some places cheap or expensive. In Thailand, it's starting to get expensive. It's starting to get offensive. It's starting to get expensive. Vietnam is cheap, but I asked myself, how long will Vietnam be cheap for? Because if they can find out they can make more money off of the tourists and stuff like that, and they just broke a record last year with their tourism, uh, it won't be as cheap no more. So it's eventually, I feel like the prices in Asia are gonna start to go up, but they definitely a lot cheaper. Hold on for a second, I'm just thinking about gathering my thoughts. But the prices in Vietnam eventually it'll start going up. It'll start being more expensive to travel. The prices will definitely start going up again. Any questions, anything you want to know, just ask me. I'm here to talk to you. You know what I mean? I was like daydreaming a little bit. That's why you see some pauses in my conversation because I could do more than one thing at a time. So I'm like talking to you, but I'm thinking about this situation. I'm thinking about doing this. I'm thinking about where I'm going tonight. I'm doing like a whole bunch of stuff. They call it like multitasking. But yeah, man. Asia is a beautiful place, man. You just need to come check it out, man. Just guys who come check it out. To be honest, it's pushing more brothers to go to pushing more brothers to start traveling and different things like that. I know it's early morning in New York City, early morning in Philly. And another reason, guys, I like staying in hostels because like you make friends and stuff like that. We made a couple friends, me and my buddy here in the hostel. Got a friend from France here that we met. Um, People tell me, they tell me, how they travel, what they do. It's just a cool vibe, man. It's a cool vibe. Like if you're in a hotel or Airbnb, you won't get that same type of feeling. With the hostels, give you that type of feeling, man. Uh, I venture said, based on your experience, is it easier being black in Asia or Latin America? That's an easy one. What I would tell you guys that are tuning in. I think it's easier to be a black person in Asia than it is in Latin America because I spend a lot of time in Brazil, and being in Brazil and everything, I experienced like racism and stuff like that, or they would treat me a certain way because they thought I was Brazilian, Afro Brazilian. But the second they found out I was African American, brains, money, and power, they treat you a different way. I haven't really experienced no incidents of discrimination or anything in Asia. Now, some people gonna try to burn you with the price if you're on the street and you're trying to buy something. They might charge a Thai person this amount, and they might charge American or European a different amount. But yeah, I've experienced a lot of stuff in South America. I mean, Brazil, particularly, like I had a couple incidents of no problems. I remember it was a Jamaican friend of mine from the channel. It was his birthday, and we went out with these girls, and he wanted to go to this fancy restaurant in LeBlanc in Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro. That's how the Brazilians call it. Rio de Janeiro. And we experienced some issues, man. Like I said, if they think you Afro Brazilian, they treat you one way, and if they find out you're African American, they treat you another way. But it's definitely different from Asia. Is definitely different from South America. Like I said, I feel a lot more safe here. Like, and this is coming from a guy that got robbed. I got robbed for my phone, laptop, and one camera. So it's it's a lot safer in the Asian world, man. It's just a lot safer. The food is good too. I feel like the food is healthier. Alpha Energy said, when you were in the DR, was it difficult to survive without Spanish? Well, my Spanish is not that strong, but it's not that bad. I've been around the Spanish language for so long, so for the gist of it, I understand most of what you're telling me, or if I got to tell you something. But it'd be better for you to speak some Spanish. You don't have to be good at it, but if you go to DR, one of them countries, Latin speaking Spanish countries, it would be better for you to know a little something. A little something. Would definitely be a better situation. But it's it'd be a better situation if you could speak some Spanish. So you definitely would need to, if you want to, have a better experience, if you can speak Spanish. I mean, obviously, places like the DR, Dominican Republic, a lot of people speak English, but it's places you can go that people don't really speak English like that. I thought I was going to have trouble in Asia with the language barrier, but I found so many people in Asia that speaks English, and I'm talking about when they speak English, man. I'm talking about good English. They speak good English here, man. Like They speak really good English here in the Asian world. I mean, not everybody. Obviously, it's the younger generation. I would say like 40 and under, stuff like that. But you find a lot of people here that can speak English in Cambodia, in Thailand, and in Vietnam. I found a ton of people to speak English, and plus their languages are really, really hard to learn. Not impossible, but it's really hard to speak their language. And but English is spoken, a lot here in Asia. So what can I say? What can I say, man? But yeah, that's definitely a problem, man. If you don't know the language. So I would tell anybody before you would go to countries, if you're gonna sit there, if you're gonna just sit there for a week or two, that's nothing. But if you're gonna like really be in the country for a month or a couple of weeks, I would say try to learn some of the language. And this is coming from a content creator that's not really good at too many languages, but try to learn the languages. Alpha Energy said the many in Thailand and Cambodia speak English. Yes, they do. A lot of people here speak English, so it's easy to find somebody that speak English. So it's not a bad thing, but it's better to try to knowing a couple words or phrases in somebody's language goes a long way. You know what I mean? They respect you for that. If you could just say hi, bye, the time, like little stuff, it will go. Let's see. Energy said, "Yeah, I need to learn. Planning to stay a year. If you want to stay a year, learn something, a little something, man. You ain't got to be good at it. And try to learn Dominican Spanish because they speak that little slangy Spanish is a little different. Ivan, I sent you a message. Army guy said, Ivan, he sent you a message. Uh, Energy said maybe Puerto Plata or Punta Cana. If I was you, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but if I was you, I would stay in Puerto Plata because it's more of it's a city that has tourism and stuff like that, but it's not as wild and crazy as Punta Cana. Punta Cana, one of them cities that a lot of stuff goes on. They got a lot of hotels. They got the Blue Mall there. Um, they have a lot of resorts there, so a lot of people travel there to go to another country and be stuck at the resort instead of like actually like traveling around. Instead of actually like traveling around the area where they're at. But if I was you, like I said before, I would go to Puerto Plata. It'll give you a more authentic feel of the Dominican Republic, and then you're not too far from Santiago, and then you're not too far from Cabarete. It's a lot of stuff there. You can move around. You're like 3 hours away from Yeah, man. DR is a good vibe, good place, good place. And he said, I really appreciate your advice. Yeah, if you want a more authentic, real feel, Puerto Plata. Punta Cana is too commercial, man. Too commercial, man. Too commercial. You want to really fit in and really feel. Yeah, Puerto Plata is definitely the spot. 215 say, cool vibes. Shout out to you. Energy said, I appreciate your advice. No problem, man. I just try to keep it real with you and let you know what's going on in TikTok, out there in the travel world. But yeah, like I was saying before, Asia is like really relaxed, really chill place, man. I've never been no place that has been as chilled as Asia, man. Like the people are not wild, they're not crazy. They just laid back, cool people, man. Yeah, 215 said Puerto Plata is Americanized as well. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But if he gave me just some two places, he gave me Punta Cana and that, and Punta Cana to me is more commercialized because of the casinos there, the hotels, the restaurants and stuff there. 215. Shout out to him, man. Make sure you guys check out his channel as well. He's in Thailand as we speak. He's in Pattaya. He's in he's here. He's there as we speak. He's in Thailand, man. I saw him one day. I'm gonna link up again, but I just got a little busy, man, with this little travel thing, man. So I've been moving around a little bit, because obviously, guys, I was in Vietnam for a while, man. I'm glad I spent that time in Vietnam to actually soak up soak up the culture, the people, and really understand, get some kind of understanding about Vietnam and Asia and stuff like that. But I had a good time. But Dominican Republic is definitely, if it's your first time traveling outside the country, definitely be a good, safe trip, to go there. I mean, there's other places you can live too as well, man. Energy, you could live in Santiago, Santo Domingo, San Francisco. They got a lot of cool places there, man. A lot of cool places here, and very different, man. It's very different. Now let's see what else. I like my muff and pop. I guess you trying to say you like being in a place for like a month. That's what you're saying. Army Guy Travels. What are you saying? My favorite place probably in the DR would be, since we talking about the DR right now, Santa Domingo. I actually like Santa Domingo. I didn't really care too much for Santiago, but I got some friends living there from the states now, so I pay close attention to. Just gathering my thoughts, guys. There's a lot to talk about when you're talking about traveling. It's so much to talk about when it comes to traveling. So much to talk about when it comes to traveling. If somebody asked me like the worst country I traveled to, I can't even tell you, man. I always make everything good. I'm trying to think of the worst country I've been to. Oh man. Another thing about Asia, man, the food is good, man. Especially the Vietnamese food is excellent, man. I ain't never eat that many soups in my life. All I do is eat soup now. Another place in the DR that's good would be San Francisco. Is a good place. They got so many hidden places there, And if you ever get a chance, if you in the DR and you want to make history and you want to go to Haiti, you can go to Cap Haitian in the north. You can cross into Haiti and then get a taxi to Cap Haitian, which is like 40 minutes from that border. And Cap doesn't really have the gang situation and stuff like other parts of Haiti, so it's still you can still go there and travel there. And man, there's so much to talk about. So much to talk about when it comes to traveling. So much to talk about. Oh, and I got food poison in Vietnam, man, at an Indian restaurant, man. There was so much stuff happening. I got food poison. All this in Vietnam. They stole my equipment, my camera, laptop, and cell phone. It's a lot that been happening to me. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Wow. What else can I say about Asia from being here this far? The food is good. You get a peace of mind here. The people have a different type of attitude, not like how we have it in the states. They're a lot more humble. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Let's see what Energy's saying. Energy said, I appreciate everyone input. I'm retired military, but no Spanish yet. Been in Asia 9 years. Want to get a bit closer to America just for convenience purposes. Understand I'm going to learn some Spanish. Yeah, and you got a lot of countries. Another good country in Central America, it was close to the Caribbean, is El Salvador. That's a good country to go to. Belize, a good country to go to. A lot of people in El Salvador, obviously a Spanish speaking country, but a lot of them speak English. Not Brazil, Belize, small little country there. They speak English, but they also speak Spanish. But English is the official language of the country, so everybody speaks English. If they speak Spanish, that's just on the side. The only country in South America that speaks English, but it's kind of getting a little pricey there as well, you know. But it's a cool vibe there. It's another good place to check out. Not too many expats there in Belize, but it is enough of them. Yeah, and you write about energy. He said I heard they have a decent medical for the military VA. Yeah, they do in Puerto Plata. I think it's a VA hospital there in Puerto Plata. More, yeah, I remember seeing it. I think they have a VA hospital there in Puerto Plata. We're talking the Dominican Republic guys. This was a weird live for me. I'm like falling asleep on the live a little bit, and I'm not even tired like that. Hold on for a second, man. Hold on. Now we back. Now we back. Now we back. We back. Yeah, DR would be a good place for you too, man. Really close to the U.S., man. That he said he's been in Asia for 9 years, man. What countries did you live in Asia, man? What countries did you live in? PMD said hi. What's up, PMD? The Alpha Energy. What countries did you live in? What countries did you live in Asia? I would like to know that. JT said Philly Dom. I will never visit Cambodia due to the horrible. Oh yeah, but I mean that's not from this generation. That's something that happened. Well, like a generation before us. Yeah, I know about that, man. Yeah, the fields. I know everything about that. Energy said, Alpha Energy said, yep. Oh, he lived in the Philippines for 7 years, 1 year in Pattaya, and then one in Cambodia. So, Alpha Energy, out of them three places that you lived in, which one did you like the best? What place did you like the best, man? That'd be interesting to know that. What place did you like the best out of them places that you lived in? P and D said, "What's good, Philly in the house?" Yes, indeed. P and D, what's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? What is going on with you, man? D said, "Yes, short time travel is worth it. Explore, integrate, get a different perspective of life, man." Yeah, that's what I know. Short time travel, worth it and stuff. Because even for me now, I've been traveling, for a couple years, being wherever I wanted to be at any given time. But it seemed like I'm gonna have to put, some more time into the States as far as for work and stuff like that until I can get like find an online job so that I can still be flexible to be on the road. But with the what's going on with YouTube is that they're not paying what they paid before, so it's really hard to be able to be a full time content creator. Some people were making it happen. They're still doing it, but I mean, I did it for like 4 or 5 years, just YouTube, man. But I mean, it's really getting tight. It's tight. The money is not what it was before. You know what I mean? So I gotta just figure ways that maybe I gotta do short time. Go places for a little bit of time and then make my way back to the Matrix, the AKA the States. Do what I gotta do, and then go back on the road again, which I did last year. P and D said about to be out to get this money to save for my next trip, like likely to DR. That's what's up. P and D from Philly. What's up with you, man? Energy said Cambodia because it's more quiet. Okay, that's what I figured. I don't know. I feel like a little. I feel it here, the vibe, and it's not as crowded as other places. And he said I don't drink. I guess you're saying excessive, but sometimes Cambodia can be too quiet. Lots of laughs. That's, but I like quiet, man. I like these type of places. Maybe that's why I'm attracted to Cambodia, especially because what do you say? Especially because I live in an apartment in BKK. Most people are working all day. Okay, so right now you live in Bangkok. You all over the place. JT said, "Amazing. Amazon is an opportunity, especially if you can commute to China and talk to manufacturers face to face about your product and design." I mean, right there. If I'm in Vietnam, Vietnam is right there. I mean, anywhere here will put you right there, man. So it's pretty cool. Energy say, yeah, it's my favorite. So Cambodia. I mean, okay, Cambodia. Why do I sound like I'm saying it wrong? Cambodia is Cambodia is your favorite out of the countries. Wow. Oh, BKK is a part of Phnom Penh. Okay, okay. So you're saying Cambodia is your favorite place. Uh, Ivan Victor said, how much would you estimate you need in Vietnam monthly to be comfortable? That's always a good question. Ivan Adventures, iVentures. That's a good question. I say the more the better. If you're coming from the states or something, the more the better. But I mean, to be logically speaking, if you had like 3,000 a month, you could live there comfortable. But the more the better. Some people can probably do it a little cheaper than that. But if oh man, if you got like a pension 4 or 5 thousand coming in, you can live like a king there comfortable. But I figure 2,000 will be tight, but you can do it. You know what I mean? If you live like a local live, not like a American live, but you can do it for, man, you could do it comfortable in Vietnam like 4,000. If 4,000 and better would be comfortable. I mean, you could do it with 3,000, you could do it 3,500. You could probably even pull it off with 2,000, but it'd be tight. You can live comfortable, but 4,000. So I'm gonna say 4,000 and up. You can live there comfortable with no problem in Vietnam. 4,000 comfortable. You know what I mean? Because you can do it. Like I said, it all depends on if you have any vices, any habits, and stuff like that. That all plays into it. But 4,000, that's the number I'm seeing in my head. If you have 4,000 a month and better, you have no problems in Vietnam. But you can do it. Let me repeat myself. You can do it a little under that. 3,000, you can probably pull it off. Alpha said, yes, Cambodia. Cambodia's your favorite. I'm glad to hear that. And you've been to the Philippines and stuff, and people swear for the Philippines and swear for Thailand and them places. D said, D William said, a local needs 2,000 to live comfortable. A local needs 2,000 to live comfortable. But see, I'm gonna tell y'all another thing, man, and this might, change the whole tone of this live right now. You being a foreigner in these countries, they always have a price for the locals, and they always have a price for the foreigners. So certain stuff, I mean, you can avoid it. You can go to supermarkets and stuff like that, but certain stuff that you try to purchase, they're always gonna try to, you know, run up your pockets and charge you a little bit more on certain stuff. But I mean, there's a way around that. You can have a girl or a guy or some kind of person from that country get the items that you need because they always gonna get the local prices. But if you don't overspend, I guess you could do 2,000, but 4,000 would be comfortable. Comfortable. D. Williams said that makes sense. Yeah. So I mean, I'm telling people you can do it for 3,000. You can probably do it, like I said, a little lower. But it was just when you're in these countries, you just want to be a little bit comfortable, a little bit. You want to be safe. You know what I mean? You want to have that. You want to be safe. You know what I mean? You want to be safe. You want to make sure that you're comfortable. If it makes any sense, I mean, you want to make sure that you're comfortable. You want to make sure you're comfortable. So that's why I say that. I mean, obviously you can pull it off. Like I said, if you master living like a local, if you master that, I can live like a local. You can do that as well. But I feel like if you come into these countries, you're not coming there to survive. You come in there to strive. If that makes sense, you're not there to survive, but you're there to strive. You know what I mean? So, because if you was back home in Philly or New York or DC or Los Angeles or Chicago or London or Vancouver, Canada or Toronto, Canada or something like that, you would be paying a lot more. You know what I mean? So I would just try to tell you if you're gonna go there, don't live, but live it a lot. Strive. That's what you want to do. Jets, what's going on with you, man? Jets, what's going on with you? Man, we missed each other, but I'm glad you got to stay at the hostel and everything in Ho Chi Minh City, man. The Malayla hostel, the Jamaican hostel. Glad you had the opportunity to do that, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, once again, guys, make sure you hit the like button, share my videos. You're welcome to support my channel in any way you can via Cash App, Super Chat, whatever you want to do, man. You support your boy, the one and only Philly Dom, doing it for you in these countries, coming to you live from Cambodia. Who else gonna be in Cambodia right now? Philly Dom chilling in Cambodia. Phnom Penh, baby. Jet said, chilling, chilling, brother. That's what's up. Jet said, and I met some good people at the hostel. I still chat with the. Oh wow. From time to time, that's what's up, man. Yeah, they cool people there, man. How'd you like the Jamaican vibes? Tell them about the Jamaican vibes there, man. They got real Jamaicans there. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know, man. It's a cool vibe, and it was super cheap. It's like $5 a night. It's clean. It's cool. It's real laid back. Uncle said, "Hey, Philly Dom, next time you're in Brazil, we need to hang out." Uncle, we definitely do it. But where you at? What city you in, man? Where you at, Uncle? Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, Jets. I'm glad you had a good time at the Malala Hostel, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people laugh at the hostels. They don't want to go there. They look down on them. They think it's not the thing to do and stuff. Uncle said, "I'm in Rio." Yes, no, not a problem, man. Not a problem. Not a problem, man. We can link up in Rio, man. Yeah, man. I like Rio de Janeiro and every barrel. I love Rio de Janeiro and every barrel. Yeah, Brazil is my country, man. I got a lot of love for it. I don't want people to think, oh, just because of girls and all that. No, I like the people, man. I like the vibe. It's always energetic. They always have this certain energy there, man. It's always a certain energy, and then the music, the samba. Brazil is like a world within a world, man. Brazil is like a world within a world. Brazil, I'm gonna say it again because they say you always repeat yourself, Philly. Brazil is like a world within a world. They got their own music. They got R&B music. Their music is dope. Sometimes I don't even know half of the words they saying, but the rhythm, the vibes is dope. How they dance, what they eat, how they dress, how they talk, how they walk, how they party, everything, man. I don't know. I just like Brazil, man. Like obviously they have the violence, they have problems, they have the shootings, and they have the people get robbed for their phones and stuff like that. But overall, man, Brazil is that country, man. I like Brazil, man. No country has added up to that, but being a content creator, is if you really want to do this for real, you have to see other places. So now I'm coming to you live and direct from Cambodia. I went from Brazil to Cambodia. You know what I mean? El Salvador to Cambodia. Jet said I miss Ho Chi Minh City, but I know I would get tired of it pretty quickly. I have a desire to go back. If I did, it would be a short stay, and then I would go to another city. Yeah, because you know what it's about now. Once you go to a place, you master it, then you can still go back there, but you want to go check out other places like Brazil. Like Brazil, I ain't master it yet because it's so big, and I haven't even been to the south yet. You know what I mean? I just been to like Recife, Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, Fortaleza. I've been to Brasilia. I also been to Minas. I'm saying it wrong. Minas. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Minas Gerais is a place there. I've been there. I've been to Salvador Bahia plenty of times. It's a cool vibe. Cole said, yes, what's the three situations and what's the tree situation and and when you say BKK, everybody I keep thinking you because when you say BKK, I'm thinking of Bangkok. Bangkok obviously is legal there, but in Nam it's not. You don't want to get caught with that stuff in Nam. But I mean, people still do it over there and stuff like that. They have spots for you to go to do that type of stuff, but it's not legal. So in Bangkok or Thailand, it's actually legal. Like how certain states in the United States is legal as well. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we are up against. That's what we are up against. But man, this live started off. I was like almost passing out a little bit, but I feel like I need to talk to you guys more, communicate with you guys more. I'm sorry I've been slacking a little bit. I should have already had a video out from Cambodia, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm slacking on my YouTube, and so I got to get the video out. But I promise by tomorrow, I definitely have a video out. But I just got to make sure my presence is felt. Y'all can hear my voice. This is Faces Live. I'm not going to do these all the time, but I do need to do some of these just to communicate with you guys and let you guys know what's going on. But make sure make sure you guys share my videos. Make sure you give my videos a like. Make sure you support the channel. And make sure share my videos, man. Share with your friends, share with your neighbors. Sharing is caring. Share my videos, put them out there, man. But yeah, I'll keep pushing out videos. Like I said, the channel is not doing good as I want it to do. I've seen better YouTube days, but I love what I do. I love the job. I love being a content creator, and this is what I do, man. This is what I do, man. So, obviously I'm gonna pivot with the content. When I get back to the States, I'll try to do like current events and stuff like that. Because for some reason, people like controversy. We talked about that the other day on the live. People like controversy and stuff like that. They like to be entertained, like com- comic. You do videos like, damn, somebody slammed the door hard here in the hospital just now. They like controversy. It's like, so that shows, and the news always bring controversy. Uh, Also, videos that'll make you laugh. Like, comedy skit type videos. They do good as well. So I move around. I move around a little bit. Some people are like, oh, Philly, get another channel. You should get another channel. When you go back to Alaska to work, you should get another channel. You should get another channel when you go back to Alaska. But I still do my Alaska videos on here. I will still do my Alaska videos. But once again, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you share my videos. Make sure you give my videos a like. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. That's the tagline. I've been saying that forever. Ever, 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 ever. But I'll keep updating you guys on Cambodia as well. Jet said your voice is too monotone for this style of YouTube. You're putting yourself to sleep. Get up and get out there, film or be more animated like TMI. Jets, I am who I am. If you're going to do this style, I hear you. I hear you. Thanks for your opinion, Jets. I take it in high regards. Uh, C said keep pushing. C said keep pushing. And Jets said my voice will put myself to sleep. What, I got like a Barry White type voice? What type of voice I got, man? Jets. What type of voice I got? I feel like I could be a radio DJ. That's what I feel. And see, appreciate you. You said keep pushing, man. Yeah, keep pushing, keep grinding. Make sure you guys hit the like button as well, man. Hit the like button as well. I'm telling you, the earlier part of the live, Jets, I was like falling asleep. I never do that, man. But I'm here. I'm in the dark. I'm in the room. I'm in the dark. You know what I mean? Trying to figure what I'm gonna do tonight. I mean, I think I need to go to the Riverside. Last night we were supposed to go there, but we got sidetracked. Went to a couple places, bars and restaurants and stuff. Got a little sidetracked. So today, I'll put myself back on track and figure everything out. just, just said I got a midnight love type of voice. Cool vibes, man. Cool vibes, but you got me laughing, man. Funny guy, you funny, funny. But I'm so glad, Jet, you had the opportunity to, see where I stay at out there in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. I'm glad you was able to see where I stay at out there in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. Okay, cool. Said being controversial to your titles to make them click. No, just being kind of okay, cool. I hear you. Uh, Jets said most deaf. I appreciate you putting me on. No problem, Jets, man. No problem, man. No problem at all, Jets. No problem. No problem. No problem at all, Jets, man. That's what I do, man. That's what I do, Jets. We all gotta help each other. You know how it goes. You already know how it goes. Oh man. What time is it? 7:03. So it's 7:03 p.m. here. And 7:03 here in Cambodia. Seven. I'm still here with you guys. Just walked in my bathroom real quick. Put the light on now. I got the light on. But some days you just feel like unmotivated. You don't have the same motivation. People say, you get burnt out with YouTube and stuff, but sometimes you just don't have the same motivation, man. But I've been putting out videos for years and years and years. So sometimes you do need like a little break and stuff like that. But one thing I'm gonna tell you guys, Asia is really hard for content, like far as getting views and stuff. I don't know because we don't speak, the Thai language or the Cambodian language or the Japanese language or the Filipino language. Even those Filipinos that speak English, it's definitely a tough place, But I'm gonna definitely hit up Malaysia, check that out as well. Shout out to Status Boom in the building. He said, "Do they have any good Cambodian chicken dishes?" Yes, they do. I had a chicken dish. It's called Lok Lok or Lok Lok. It's one of their dishes. They give you white rice. They give you an egg, a scrambled egg, and then they also give you chicken. It was like a teriyaki type chicken, and then a little bit of vegetables on the side. That's good, but the chicken is good. Merlene Cuts. What's going on with you, Merlene Cuts? She's out there in Belize. Shout out to Belize. Shout out to Belize. Shout out to Belize. Status Boom said shout out to D1, D3, Miss El Salvador Hollywood, Master Wayne, and Mr. 215. Mr. 215 was just he's still in Thailand. He's actually in Thailand. I saw him. We linked up in Thailand. I don't know why I take a picture none with him, but he's in Thailand. He's definitely in Thailand. I just talked to him earlier, maybe like an hour ago. He's in Thailand. He is in Thailand. Yeah, shout out to Belize, man. Shout out to Belize, man. Shout out to Belize, man. Status Boom, appreciate you, man. You always was there to support me and help me build up the channel. And I appreciate you, man. I was in Brazil. I was in a tight situation, man. And I was like, man, you were sent by God, man. You just kept saying some certain stuff to motivate me. You were saying the right stuff, and it helped me keep pushing, man. And that's, when we hit over 100,000 subscribers, man. And, appreciate you, Status, man. You're the man for that. At that same time, also, 215 was like sending me donations and stuff, and it was like really tight on me in Brazil. That's why if I had a message for anybody today, not to get too preachy on you guys, if I had a message for anybody, man, today, if you want to do something in life, no matter how bad it get, still keep pushing through it. I mean, they were slandering my name on YouTube. There was a whole bunch of stuff going on, man, but I kept pushing. I kept grinding, man, and it just was a breakthrough. If you push and don't give up, a lot of people give up when they almost gonna make it. It sounds cliche, but I mean, I was really on my last, man. Like I was really on my last, and in Brazil. It's like this was, oh man, it had to be 2023, sometime in 20. I was on my last, man, and all I knew was like to keep pushing out videos. I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I kept pushing out videos, man. I kept pushing out videos. I was listening to what people was telling me to do, and everything just worked out for me. You know what I mean? Everything worked out. Everything worked out, man. God is good all the time, man. Even in the bad times, was making stronger. I was on my last, man. I was on my last, and everything worked out, man. Everything worked out, man. So I was on my last, man, and just boom out of nowhere. I got the 100,000. I was thinking when I went to Brazil, I think I was like 40 or 50,000 subscribers, 40 something thousand. It just exploded, man. And so I'll just tell you guys today, man, whatever it is, if it's something you want to do in life, man, make sure you push through it, man. Keep giving it everything you got, man. No matter how you're against the odds or anything like that, you got to keep pushing. And you put God first, you know what I mean? He will direct your path, man. I remember everything was going so bad, I wouldn't even eat, man. I couldn't even eat, man. I didn't even eat for days, man. I was in Brazil at that time. I didn't even eat. I was just, I was like in robot mode. I was just like focused. I was like, I gotta do what I gotta do. I couldn't even eat, man. I wasn't even hungry or anything. I just wanted, you know, to make everything work out, man. And it worked out, man. And then when I saw people start subscribing to the channel, man, it was like tears of joy just came down my eyes, man. It was a crazy time, man. It was a crazy time. So stuff like that let me know I'm built for this, man. Sada Boom said, always stay down for your crown and believe in yourself no matter what. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're 100% right about that, Status Boom. So, I seen a lot of ups and downs. It was crazy. So, I pushed through that. I pushed through that in Brazil. And then I ended up going, back to New York. And I stayed in New York for a long time. Obviously, I still live there, but I'm just traveling right now. I stayed in New York. I didn't leave the city. And then I was trying to do my videos, like travel type videos, but they wasn't really biting. And then somebody in Philly told me about the migrant crisis, and I knew about it because one day I was trying to get a hotel or something in Queens for a friend or something, and all the hotels were like full. I'm like, why are these hotels full? I couldn't understand what was going on. And then I had linked up with Big Hawk. That's the time when me and Big Hawk linked up. I linked up with Big Hawk, and he told me about the migrant crisis. And then my buddy from Philly was like, yo, Philly, you trying to do the travel videos, but they're not feeling it. I think you should, talk about what's going on in New York with the migrant crisis. And, really, that's not like my cup of tea or my type of content. But I must say that I started talking about it, and then I got more interested into it. And then I figured out, I was like, let me start going to like all the shelters and just letting people see what's going on with the New York migrant crisis. And the views took off, man. I never thought that I would get them type of views in the States and stuff like that. So it was like kind of crazy. Jerry, why you always gotta be negative, man? Why you always gotta be negative? And I also told you guys I would go back to work in Alaska in the seafood industry. I already said that. Or I'm looking at other options as well, man. So, uh, Jerry, you're out of pocket, man. You've been out of pocket too long, man. You've been out of pocket too long. You've been out of pocket too long, Jerry. So we're going to put you on ice for 24 hours. Just to think about it, Jerry. It's 7 o'clock in the morning in the U.S. and he come on there to talk trash. Army God Travels. What's good with you, man? What's good with you? What's good with you? What's good with you? I don't know what I'm going to do today, Army God. I might just stay and rest up today, then start fresh tomorrow. But I need to get one more piece of video for to release so you guys can see Phnom Penh, so y'all can see the city. Yeah, I timed out Jerry. I did. I timed him out. These dudes come on here just to hate. Just to hate. They sitting on their mom's couch back in Kansas somewhere. And they come on people's channel because we traveling, we going places. They come here to hate on us, which is unbelievable. At one time, I wouldn't even block nobody and stuff like that, but like, I mean, it gets kind of crazy if you don't at some time, you know what I mean? I know some people are here to help and want to, see you succeed. They want you to do good and different things like that, but then a lot of people, they just straight out haters, man. They just, and I don't understand, if you don't like what somebody doing, why even watch their channel? What Jay-Z say, if you don't like what I do, just don't pay me no mind. As once I have zero tolerance for any BS on this channel. I hear you. Haters are professional trolls. They are, man. I might use that as a title of a video. Haters are professional trolls. Army Got Travels said, I agree, status boom. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, they are, man. That's crazy, 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 crazy work, crazy madness. They are professional trolls, man, but it's just like unbelievable. Yeah, I will use it. The haters are professional trolls. We're going to talk about it because people like controversy. No matter what, we talk about a lot of travel stuff, but people like the videos that really do good in travel space when there's controversy, when people are beefing, YouTubers are beefing with each other, and this guy did this in this country, and this guy did that in that country, and this guy did this, and this guy. People like drama. They like controversy. They like that type of stuff. People love that type of stuff, man. They love that type of stuff, man, which is crazy to me. But it is what it is. You got people that build their whole channels on hating on another brother or hating on another sister or hating on somebody. So it's crazy, 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 crazy madness out there. But we're going to keep doing what we do. You know what I mean? I had to holler at you guys again and talk to you. Like I said, I want you guys to know I'm still breathing, I'm still well, and I'm still, here. But I apologize to everybody that's listening. I should have had a Cambodia video out already. So, yeah, controversy sells, which is sad. Sadly, it does. When I was doing the migrant crisis, that was a lot of negative stuff going on, and the videos would do really good, man. I've had videos that touched 1 million. I'm just walking around talking about, what's going on, and it sells. So shout out to controversy for selling. But yeah, people want to be entertained. They want to see somebody in a struggle. They want to see somebody go through some drama. That type of stuff sells, man. It sells, it sells, it sells. Yeah, me too, status. I'm shocked by all the celebrity gossip YouTube channels. And this one thing that really bothers me. This is what really bothers me. And somebody please answer this question for me, please, because it bothers my heart. You have guys that have channels and they just talk about black people dirt. They are destroying the black man. They talk about black people. They talk, this black guy did this black woman did this. They gossip about all the black people. Now I feel if you're going excuse me, I feel if you're gonna have a channel and you're gonna talk trash, I feel like you should give it evenly to everybody. You should talk about the Chinese, You should talk about the white people. You should talk about the Hispanic people, Latinos. Give it to everybody. But when you focus, you're a black person, you just focusing all your energy on talking bad about black people. I think that's like, it's like you putting down your people. Like, if you're gonna do it, be like a news station. A news station talks about this news with these people, this news with these people, this news with this people, this news with these people, this news. But when you but like, we're gonna give an example. My boy, I am Maiwa, the most famous Kenyan YouTuber. He's in Kenya, Africa. They have African YouTubers, and I say this all the time, and this blows my mind. They have African YouTubers. They build a channel just to talk bad about him, his sister, his brother, his mom, his dad, his dog, his cat, his mouse. That blows my mind that somebody would waste their time opening up a channel to talk trash about another person. The whole channel is dedicated to analyzing and talking bad about this person. Which, in the same thing, it is helpful because it does get you views, because it's controversy. So that person talking about you, now people gonna go to your channel and watch you because they're gonna say like, is he really doing that? Did he really do that? Did that really happen? You know what I mean? So it's crazy, 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 crazy madness out there, man. But I mean, that's what you pay when when you're on social media. Everybody watching your every move and everything. That's the price you pay, man. That's the price you pay. That is definitely the price you pay, man. So what can I say, man? That's what you pay. But yeah, there's a lot going on, man. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in and everything like that. Probably gonna chill for a little bit. And when I get a chance, I'll get right back at you. So we'll talk a little later. Alligators. Now we'll talk later. I'll talk later with you guys. And ladies and everybody, man. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Feel It Down. Coming to you live from Cambodia. Let's see what you're saying. Hold on. See, no, I don't see. I don't. I don't. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't. If I did, I would tell you guys. But I don't. Now some people have said, what's up with your commander in chief of your country and stuff like that, but no, I don't really feel nothing. No, I don't feel nothing. And this has been going on forever, man. Even when I was living in Mexico back in the day, they were like, hey, what's going on with your president? What's going on with your country and stuff like that? But no, but it's definitely a good question. No, I don't. Um, I mean, people have said stuff to me, like maybe the country's going too far, stuff like that. But nothing like to make me feel scared or like panicky or nothing like that. But it's been little comments at the bars and at the restaurants and stuff like that because you're like, where are you from? I'm from the States, and they're like, oh wow, you guys got a lot going on these days, stuff like that. But that's about it. But I've been traveling for a long time, and anytime when you travel, the people ask you like, hey, what's going on with this? Like they make you like you're the representative of the country and stuff. Jet said when you was in Vietnam, it was other tourists that had something to say about the states. Yes, it was never people from that country. It's always like other tourists. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Jets. It was always other tourists that said these things to us. It wasn't the actual Vietnamese people or actually the people from Thailand or the people from Cambodia or the people from Taiwan or whatever. It's always the people, other tourists. I mean, you got tourists from Europe, you got tourists from Africa, you got tourists from the Middle East, you got tourists from, Canada, Mexico, all through South America. It's other tourists. It's other tourists. 100%. Yeah, to clear that up, 100% it was other tourists. 100%. Your status boom said people say do anything online for money. I hear you on that, man. I hear you on that. But once again, guys, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share my videos, man. And thank you for rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom, man. I appreciate you guys, man. If it wasn't for you guys, man, the channel wouldn't be, wouldn't have got this big, and people wouldn't be watching it like that. I take my wins with my losses. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down, but I got to do what I got to do. But yeah, man, all is well, all is good, man. All is well and all is good. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. Like I said before, if anybody needs help getting a job, I can help you guys get the jobs in Alaska. You know what I mean? If you're in a struggle and you really, really need work, because it's a really tough job. So if you really need work, you really want to make money, it's definitely, 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 definitely a job you can consider. You know what I mean? I wrote a book on it like 2 years ago, so I know the ins and outs of it, but it's changed. It's changed from, because 2025, and the last time I worked was 2019 in Alaska. It's changed a lot, man. It's changed a lot. But yeah, good morning, good afternoon to you guys, man. And see, thanks for that question, man. That was a good question, man. Yeah. It's always another foreigner. It's never the local people from that country that say anything to you. And what I learned, I've been in Asia, and what I learned, it's no shade to Asia, but the people in Asia are like, they are not, word I want to say, they're not confrontational people, man. They're not really confrontational people. So if they say something, they'll whisper among each other, but they won't directly ask me like, "Hey, what's going on with your country? What's going on with your people? Why this is going down? Why is that going down?" They're not like that. But the foreigners, the other foreigners from other countries, oh, they got a mouthful to say. They got a mouthful to say. They got a mouthful to say. But yeah, guys, let's end it on that note. You know what I mean? I got to make some phone calls. I got to take a shower, see what I'm going to do, what we're going to do for the night, so I can get this content out for you guys, man. I got love for everybody, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, man. You guys are the best, man. You guys are the best, man. Thank you all, man. We're talking a little bit. I got to take care of some things, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out from Cambodia. Phnom Penh in the house.